What's up, YouTube? It's Rico here, CEO of SourceFind Asia, co-host of the Main China podcast, co-host of the SourceFind Asia vlog, and I'm coming to you live from downtown Manila, specifically BGC. The Refined, which is sort of a, how would you describe it? It's
a gentleman's club.
Gentleman's club.
For networking.
Co-working space.
Co-working space. We have a barber shop.
Yeah.
We can get massages.
Yeah. There's a bar, I'll have shots of the place. And there's a man cave, which is pretty awesome. They have a giant TV there with like a PS4. You can get a massage as you're playing video games. It's perfect. I think it kind of describes me as a person. Mm-hmm. The only thing that I would need is like shisha and cigars, and then I don't think I would leave.
Maybe on the next Refine.
On the next Refine. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Mark Bracha. I buy Amazon FBA businesses and then I improve them and I incorporate them into my holdings company. Started around a year ago.
Okay.
And we've bought 3 so far, looking at a 4th one this week. And it's interesting business model to say.
That's cool. So start with what brought you to the Philippines?
What brought me to the Philippines? My business partner broke up with his girlfriend of 9 years and he said, I think I need a Filipino wife. And I was here many years ago when I played poker for a living, and I decided to just come with him last summer.
Yeah.
No, 2 summers ago, summer 2017. Yeah, time flies.
Yeah.
And well, he's still with the girl.
He's still with the girl that he met.
I met a girl too.
Yeah.
Now I'm staying for the business.
Yeah. Just talking to a few people, like the CEO of this place, Noel. He's from Toronto, so that's where we connected. But he was saying the same thing, as he just came here for 3 months to sort of set this up. And then now that was like what, a couple of years ago or something like that. It's been a while. And I could see that, man. Like, I mean, especially coming from China, it's it's like
totally different.
It's a totally different vibe. So you came for business, or you came initially for pleasure, and then like you just kind of got you thinking about staying here. What were you doing? Were you still playing poker at the time?
No, I quit poker in December 2014.
Okay.
And then since I was a high school dropout, I just decided to check what university was about. So I enrolled into the course that gets you into university, and then I did 2 years.
Yeah.
And then I dropped out again because I think 2 years was enough to learn exactly how that worked and to see if I wanted to go back to the corporate world or not. And I don't want to go back to corporate.
Yeah, I think it's just a personality thing. Like for me as well, I don't want to go back to corporate.
I like being my own boss.
Yeah. I think we have that in common. I don't like people telling me what to do. So it's one of those. What was your first entrepreneurship venture?
So I did e-commerce back when I was 18 and then transitioned to poker. So all of my friends that played poker, they started Amazon FBA businesses around 2012, 2013, when it was easy, right?
That's the perfect time, huh?
So now they make a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I said, why not check it out, right? But the ecosystem has changed. It's not as easy to launch products. So I said, why I don't buy a business and try to improve it?
Yeah.
And that's what we did, and it's going really well.
I guess right now what you guys are trying to do is trying to get your brand out there, and like you want people to start pitching their businesses to you.
Yes.
So what kind of?
So first I wanted to know if the business model was something that we could replicate, and it's been replicated twice, and then the third time we're starting to find and create the system where you can actually mathematically determine if this business is good or not. So after doing all this, I'm like, okay, we need to scale. So I was able to meet David, an American guy that worked in IBM, and he's a systems guy. I'm more of a visionary. So we've been building the system. He bought a business himself yesterday, and today we're just moving it over to our company. And right now we're just gonna create a brand, and with that brand, we're going to get out there and say, hey, we want to buy businesses, we want to raise money.
Yeah.
And hopefully everything will work out, and we're gonna have more than 10 businesses within 1 year or two.
And hopefully I can help you out as well with some of my contacts in Hong Kong and
exactly.
the YouTube channel and stuff.
Also, something that we spoke about yesterday is a lot of these people buy these businesses. They launch these businesses and then they don't know what to do with them, and they just find a trading company, and for the last 3 years they've been buying from the same trading company.
Yeah.
But going in contact with Rico, we could track down the specialized manufacturer and maybe lower the cost by 40%.
Yeah.
And that already makes the company worth at least 30%
Significantly
more.
more. Yeah, and as we were talking about, it's like because of how easy it was to launch FBA businesses, I think a lot of people were not entrepreneurs, but they jumped in and have made good amounts of money, and they're comfortable. But like you said, maybe don't know what to do with it now, and maybe don't know what the next step would be.
Yeah, mainly FBA transitioned from something that could be passive to a real business.
Yeah.
And a real business is logistics, inventory management, knowing what your competitors are doing, what the market is doing. If there's a snowstorm in Chicago, that you need to make sure the inventory is there. Like happened, or the hurricane. That the thing that kills this business is out of stock. As long as you're not out of stock, you're good. But everyone's running out of stock. It's amazing. Like 90% of the businesses run out of stock. It's something crazy.
Like I get surprised as well with some people that contact me that are Amazon sellers, and they don't know, for example, when the Chinese holidays are. So for example, with Chinese New Year, I think I was just speaking to somebody like 2-3 weeks ago, and they were looking to place a new order with their supplier, and I was like, it's not gonna happen, man. Like you can place the order now, but you're not getting it until 2 months later.
April.
So and they're like, oh, I didn't know that it was like. I was like, how do you not know? Like
for next year now.
But it's like simple things like that. I think if you want to have a passive business and you're not actively trying to look for problems and anticipate those things, in a certain way, you're giving them a service. You're giving them an exit.
An exit.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy that launched an envelope business, right? And he launched it 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And now he's like, I don't know what to do with it anymore. So he just gets $150,000 and maybe buys a house.
Yeah. Do something else. What's the advantage of running this kind of business being based in the Philippines?
There's a tax advantage that all the money that you bring as a foreigner into the Philippines, it's taxed at 0%. So you can have your fiscal residency here, and all the money is tax-free.
Nice.
So if you have a setup that, like in Singapore, where you just pay a bit of corporate tax, and then the dividends are also not taxed, there you go.
And then what about the amount of people that are selling on Amazon that are living here? Is it?
No, everything's done online.
Yeah.
But also, from the last year here in BGC and Makati, you have a lot of people that are entrepreneurs that are coming here and they're doing cool things, so you can connect with them as we connected, because I connected with Harrison and Jordan, which is another guy that
Harrison's right behind us over
there.
Yeah.
You start meeting people and things happen, right?
Yeah.
You stay in Chiang Mai, you can also meet people if you stay in
Chiang Mai, but it's a different
kind
level.
Of, yeah.
It's a different.
I guess
it's a different level. Like I always say, I think Chiang Mai is good at the beginning, but then I mean, if you're making, let's say, $5,000 a month from your Amazon business, the vast majority of the people in Chiang Mai are going to be making a similar amount.
Yeah.
And then if you come to a place like this and you meet somebody that's making 20,000, 30,000, then it gets you thinking, like, how do I go to the next level?
Like a lot of people don't understand that there are people making a lot.
Yeah.
So most people get to the point where they make 5 to 10,000, and then they're like, okay, no more.
No more.
And then you meet someone that's making 100,000 while he does nothing because he learned how to scale and has now 20 employees. And he's just
lets
making sure
lets
everything
manage,
works, right?
Yeah, and that's a big part of the reason why I'm interested in being here, because I think this place reminds me a lot of Hong Kong, in the sense that Hong Kong, you have a lot of people doing really high level stuff. And whereas like in mainland China, specifically Guangzhou, I'm not meeting as many people like that, especially in sort of e-commerce online space. There's definitely more manufacturing going on, but there's only so much that I can learn from factory owners.
Yeah.
You know, I want to be around, I basically want to be around my clients, but my clients that are also on like a high level, or people that have ancillary services for my clients, because I think that's going to give me ideas on how to grow my business and give me further context, and obviously potentially meet new customers, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't live in China for sure.
Well, I think it's very good that I went to China first. I think I've told people this. I've said, well, China's not for weak bitches. It's a difficult place to live. So if you're able to be there and be successful, if you go anywhere else afterwards, it's pretty easy, you know. So it's kind of like you're coming from training grounds.
Yeah.
And then now this is going to be a walk in the park, you know.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't expect to be living here but right now, with the crowd we have and living in BGC instead of Makati.
Yeah.
Makati is the other economic city. Like, it's just 2 kilometers away, but it takes 40 minutes by car to get there because of the traffic. So yeah, I'm pretty happy, and more people are coming. You can come here and really hustle it up from the start. Maybe you spend $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
And that's not a thing that you can do in New York or Barcelona. With $2,000 here, you live really well.
Yeah.
And this looks like Manhattan to me.
Yeah. So speaking of the lifestyle, can you sort of maybe walk me through just your daily, like what's a normal day for you?
So I wake up around 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Check my emails for around 1 hour, and then go to the gym.
Yeah.
After that, have lunch, networking, doing some work, on the computer, dinners, and then since the main company is US based, we have to do some work with the US around 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. And yeah, it's pretty chill.
Yeah. And you're staying in a 2-bedroom condo
with my business partner
in the middle of downtown BGC.
I can walk anywhere within 10 minutes.
And the gym is the Shangri-La gym?
The Shangri-La gym.
Which I think you guys said was like $120 a month, which is like ridiculously not expensive.
It's expensive, but you have a sauna.
It's not in comparison to, like, if you paid Shangri-La gym in Toronto, it would be like $500.
Really?
A month. Yeah, it would not be $120 a month. That's...
Well, I can't complain. I like the gym. This is why I'm getting less fat.
All right, that's awesome. And then, of course, you network in places like this and stuff like that, right?
Like we have another guy coming right now in a few hours. Another guy just texted me, hey, what are you doing? Just come to the Refine. Let's chill here, talk business.
And you're going to do a photo shoot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With one, I think Josh is there. So yeah, it's just a photo shoot for LinkedIn purposes. I mean, you can have a really good employee here for $400, $500 a month.
Yeah.
And as long as you don't make them commute, they're very happy.
Yeah.
Because people are wasting 3 hours a day commuting each way to work. It's crazy, man.
It's insane.
It's crazy.
All right, man. So I appreciate it. If people want to reach out to you, how can they find you?
I'll give you the information.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we could just link it up.
Yeah, because we're just creating the brand like this week for the investment.
Okay.
And right now, it would be my other business. So.
Yeah, I mean, this video is probably going to come out in like a month or something like that. So we've got some time.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you, Rico.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching another video. Of course, if you like this, like, comment, subscribe. But I'll be making more videos while I'm here in Manila, trying to interview a bunch of people, get a bunch of cool shots of the city, of course, shots of the Refined, and we'll see you guys next week.